In 1995, a man robbed 2 banks in broad daylight. No mask, no disguise, just his face smiling at the cameras. His name was MacArthur Wheeler. He weighed 270 pounds. When police arrested him hours later, he was genuinely confused. "But I wore the juice," he kept telling officers. Wheeler believed lemon juice on his skin made him invisible to cameras. He had tested it, sort of. He took a Polaroid of himself. The photo came out blank. He concluded the juice worked. It hadn't worked. He just pointed the camera at the ceiling. A psychologist read this story and thought, "There's a pattern here." That psychologist was David Dunning at Cornell University. He gave the case to his graduate student, Dunning-Kruger. Together, they asked one strange, important question. Do incompetent people know that they're incompetent? To find out, they designed 4 experiments in 1999. They tested undergraduates on humor, grammar, and logical reasoning. Then they asked each student to estimate their own score. The results, published in a now famous paper, were striking. The lowest performers thought they were above average. The bottom 12% rated themselves in the top 38%. The paper had a memorable title and a quieter subtitle. Unskilled and Unaware of It. It became one of the most cited psychology papers ever written. The internet ran with it. The chart went viral. You've probably seen the famous graph, Mount Stupid. A confident peak, a valley of despair, a slope of enlightenment. There's one problem with that famous graph. Dunning and Kruger never drew it. It doesn't exist in their paper. The viral version is a misunderstanding of what they actually found. So what did they actually find? Something subtler. Everyone, across all skill levels, rated themselves above average. Top performers also miscalibrated. They assumed others were just as skilled. The gap was real, but it wasn't a mountain of arrogance. It was a quiet blind spot in human self-perception. Dunning called it the double curse of incompetence. The knowledge you need to perform well is the same knowledge you need to judge your performance. If you can't spot good grammar, you can't spot your bad grammar. The skill and the meta-skill are made of the same thing. Then, researchers began asking a sharper statistical question. What if the effect is just a statistical illusion? They showed the same pattern appears in pure random data. It's called regression to the mean, plus a ceiling effect. Low scorers can only guess upward. High scorers can only guess downward. The curse of incompetence might partly be math, not psychology. In 2020, researchers Jignac and Zajankowski tested it more carefully. They measured actual IQ against people's self-estimates of intelligence. The famous Dunning-Kruger curve mostly disappeared. What remained was a small, gentle, almost boring correlation. So here's the uncomfortable truth most people miss. The Dunning-Kruger effect isn't really about other people being dumb. It's about you, quietly, in the areas you haven't mastered yet. The original finding wasn't a punchline, it was a mirror. We are all incompetent at something, usually many things. And in those domains, our confidence quietly lies to us. Experts feel uncertain because they see how much they don't know. Beginners feel certain because they can't yet see what's missing. The cure isn't more confidence. It isn't less either. The cure is feedback. Honest, specific, sometimes painful feedback. Next time you feel absolutely sure about something, pause. Ask yourself a quiet question. How would I even know if I were wrong? That question, asked often enough, is what humility actually looks like.